My name is Carmine Alfiero. I'm the co-founder and music director of TerpsiKord. February 2020 was a devastating time for us all. As a working musician in New York City, the life I knew changed in the blink of an eye. My friends, colleagues, and I slowly and reluctantly came to grips with a world we no longer recognized. Lights went out all over the city. On Broadway, at Lincoln Center, at Carnegie Hall, and all the other iconic venues that made our mighty city a world musical cultural center.
Concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
Broadway has extended its shutdown due to the pandemic with no productions through next May. This is having a devastating impact for actors, producers, stagehands, and theater workers, which impacts nearly 100,000 workers.
The decision came based on the advice of health officials, as the opera says it would be unable to safely rehearse, perform, or allow large audiences until there's a vaccine. In the meantime,
I was doubly affected at this time, as my widowed mother, we had lost my father 7 years earlier to Alzheimer's, began to exhibit debilitating symptoms of a coronary disease. I left the city permanently to become her caregiver. My life's work, therefore, took on a new dimension. I had to bid a bitter farewell to the hope of ever conducting again. After my mother's funeral and the necessary preparations had been made for the sale of her house, I realized that a miracle had happened. So many friends from my past forgotten musical life, many of whom I hadn't talked to in years, reached out to me. One of these was my friend and colleague from the old Chelsea Opera days, concertmaster and orchestra manager Gary Ianco. He suggested we get together to just play through some violin rep. Beethoven sonatas, Elgar, even some show tunes. Even though my fingers were terribly rusty from inactivity, that evening's concert for an audience of one, his wife, the aptly named Grace, was a stirring success. The secret, mysterious power of music yet again had worked its magic. Gary and I decided there and then, on that last night in my childhood home, to form our own orchestra. On December 13th, 2022, we decided to give back. TerpsiKord joined forces with stars from Broadway's Phantom of the Opera and the Metropolitan Opera to offer Handel's Messiah for two great causes, the Alzheimer's Foundation and St. Jude's Children's Hospitals. Here is where we need your help. A few months ago, news broke that the Phantom of the Opera, Broadway's longest-running musical, was closing. Like the pandemic, this is forcing many performers to lose their jobs. It is TerpsiKord's mission to create more performing opportunities for singers and instrumentalists. TerpsiKord will perform a gala concert featuring Broadway's and opera's best in a program I like to call Crossroads. The money we are raising will help with costs for rental of Carnegie Hall's Wild Recital Hall, as well as costs for our orchestra, singers, and publicity. We need your help to make this dream a reality. I invite you all to join us for this exciting adventure. As I have come to realize yet again from the wise words of Professor Campbell, follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. The success of TerpsiKord thus far is a testament to this. Dreams can become reality. Become a part of this dream. May we all find bliss in the new year.